Raiders ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Pope. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Guys, let's chat for just a second about Old Dominion. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
So Texas Tech's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Let's talk for just a minute about Old Dominion. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in, breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Monarchs in a good spot here with second and short. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Monarchs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Pope. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Monarchs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
It's really hard defensively to bring pressure when you keep moving the quarterback outside the pocket. You don't know which way he's going to go. Great job getting him outside the pocket. Now he can get on the edge and get some easy free yards or take a shot deep down the field.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
The quarterback had exactly what he wanted there. He had his big fella work in the middle of the field. You thought that was going to be an easy pitch and catch? Not so much. It's a mental error by the tight end. They got to clean that up.
Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick strike complete. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I think you run that ball right there knowing that I'm going to run it again on 4th down. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I got another play. Nice job by that defensive line not getting moved.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone and swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it down the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll run it. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 50.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, ODU. And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over Colorado. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. Hey! Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Monarchs ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will have the football first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it in the college league. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Red Raiders are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
A couple of really nice things you're seeing from this offense early in the game. Number one, they were able to run the ball on third down and pick up the first. But two, they kept the third down manageable. And when they do that, they're a very difficult offense to stop. Doing a nice job here early in the game. You got to be impressed by the O.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Akbar.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers. They're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. Third down coming up. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. A third down try for the offense. Back to pass, it's Pope. Good timing on the quick out. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
They'll leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Now he's going to break the pocket. It's complete on the right side. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Coates. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Rushes on him. Fires deep toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And the Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man quickly. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Fires to the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one third and long. Keeps looking downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coates. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, 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 please bring it back. Bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do and you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off. You're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Coates. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly complete. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. The give to the back. Got enough for the first down. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Texas Tech, 14, Old Dominion, 0.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all...
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
At the 45 on its way. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Running the red zone, it's Thomas. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 17.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's our force to settle for the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by just one over Colorado. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Using his feet to buy time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll go to the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Pope. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Finds his tight end. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Red Raiders will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
21, Old Dominion, 3.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Pope. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Monarchs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, 4th and inches, midfield. Go ahead. Go for it. I love the play call by the head coach. Trust your offensive line to get some movement up front. Let's keep this drive going.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Pope. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
But how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got his man downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on.
Touchdown, Old Dominion. And the comeback is on. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Number 15.
And on second down, are they going to line up for a field goal here? The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Gets it past the marker.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a crease. It's Coates. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Red Raiders are marching down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Pope. There's the pressure. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Under fire. Dances away to buy time. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Runs through the tackle. There he goes. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Houghton. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Monarchs have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The play action fake. On the run, still looking. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll give it to the back. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
The inside handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the fourth quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
Give him 114 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Handoff from the gun. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He'll try it again. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Dead center perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Pope. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He'll try to pop the draw. Got the first down and more. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quick pass on the jet motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Looking for a man. It's Pope. Got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The Red Raiders hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. Looking for space. It's Coates. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Right back to the well. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Trying to keep the drive alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Softened them up with a run. Now to throw. Quarterback adapting. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.